I've been a professional photographer and filmmaker for over 13, 14 years. So whenever I hear about a new cool product like the tripod they're doing here, but I get very excited. Apparently they're making a tripod that each individual leg have a tiny little motor inside and the tripod will level itself. Amazing. Hey, how are you? You must be Cody, right?
Yes, right.
Hey, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Okay, let's go in.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go to the factory.
Okay, we take a look first, right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So they told me I can go visit the factory myself because it's very big and I would much rather ride this cable. Benro have its own basketball courts. Okay, this is camera bag R&D department. Okay, this is where stuff happens. Hey man.
Hi, mate.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, nice to meet you. This is your office.
Yes, that's my place.
All right. So I was looking for you. I was looking all the factory. It's huge. You have a really
Thank
big
you.
factory.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I came all the way here to look at your new products.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This is the new backpack, right?
Yes, that's my new product.
All right. So this looks nicer than on pictures because in picture it looks too big, but here looks
Yeah.
it looks like very nicely sized. Yeah.
But it's still not the final. The
Yeah,
final will be better.
I understand. We are in the R&D department, right?
Yes.
So this is where stuff get done, so not fully complete. But this looks very nice. Okay, it's still in development, so we don't know the price yet, right?
We don't know that.
Okay, we need to wait for that. But you know, the real reason I'm here
Mhm.
is the amazing tripod that I heard about it, the Theta. What is that?
Let me show you.
Let's go.
Here is our showroom. Would you like to?
A lot of
Look.
tripod there.
Yeah, you can have a look.
I feel like a kid in a toy store. There's a lot of good toys here.
Yeah, Benro here. Big Benro.
Benro. That's gonna be my thumbnail.
New section, and this is a very old section, about 20 years ago. 20 years old later, tripod here, and our hat, and some accessories. Table tripod, yeah. And there's a video tripod.
Okay, that's my stuff. Video.
Yeah,
My God, for being
that's the Theta.
you have all these technology modules and carbon fiber.
You want me
It's
to show
quite
you?
light. I have two, right?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, one bigger, one smaller. They're almost the same size, but this is much bigger. Oh, this is about the same weight. They're really light, actually, for being technologically advanced. Yeah, I tell you,
Do you
I have,
want me to show you the function?
I have a better idea. How about you lend me one? I'll figure it out myself.
Okay, I can only lend you one.
Okay, I'll bring it back. Don't worry. All right, guys. So let's take a look at the Benro Theta. So at a glance, this looks like a normal, regular tripod, but is it so? Well, not really. It is carbon fiber legs, which is quite premium on the structure and construction of this tripod, but they redesign here the center column so they can give a space for rounded legs. So rounded legs makes for a stronger tripod. So even so it's relatively small and lightweight at 1.2 kilograms, it can take a payload of somewhere around 11 kilograms, which is pretty damn good. You can possibly use most cinema cameras because 11 kilos is quite a lot of weight. But what makes this tripod very special, it is that it is a smart tripod. So you can see here I have modules and you have more connectors here, so you can put different modules that they have some different features. So it is a very rich featured tripod. Now let's take a closer look. The way we are gonna get this tripod ready to use is very simple. This is what Benro calls fast deploy, and it's indeed very fast. It takes somewhere around like maybe 5 seconds and we are ready to go. By the way, if for any reason you just want to adjust the tripod height, you can get any section twist and readjust. But this is not something you need to do because you can just simply push a button and it will auto level. Now, to close the tripod, basically it's the same process but the other way around. You can see there is also pretty fast. That's it, we are done, let's go. A more traditional tripod, well, it takes a little bit longer to open. So you have all these sections here that need to open, then you need to lock them. By the time I open one leg, I probably already opened all 3 legs on the Benro Theta. So you can see how it takes a lot longer. By the way, these locks here, I can't tell you how many times I have pinched my fingers and my hands, and it's very painful. So here we go. Okay, we are done. As you can see, it takes a bit longer, but another thing is, like, if you want to readjust, you need to unlock one section, then lock again, as opposed to just twist and unlock, which is a bit faster. By the way, there is no auto level in this. There is a very small bubble in here that once I put my camera, I can't see the bubble anymore. So it's a bit tricky to get it to be perfectly level. To close it, well, it's the same procedure. Now we need to unlock everything. As you can see how this can be a little bit tedious if you're changing many locations while shooting other photography or video. You can see that it's definitely taking a lot longer. And always in the back of my head, there is I'm gonna pinch my hand with these locks because it happened too many times. Okay, there we go. Conventional travel tripods, what they do is they flatten the legs, like it's the case of the Peak design tripods. That is to keep it on a smaller, compact design. In the case of the Theta, even so it's somewhere around the same size, they keep rounder legs. That makes it for a much stronger structure and improved payload. They achieve that, but modifying here the center column of the tripod. So that makes it a lot stronger and durable. We have an Arca Swiss compatible quick mount. So you just spin here, comes out, and you put it here and press, and it automatically locks. You can see the wheel spinning, and as you can see, it is very safe. It locks in place very safely. So that's very convenient. Here is the feature that separates this tripod from any other tripod I ever seen or tested. So this right here is the battery model. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna press 1 to turn it on. And as you can see, I have set the tripod completely out of balance. The camera is almost falling. So I'm gonna simply push this button and the tripod will auto level. It's like pure magic. Now, as you can see on the level of my camera, this was completely level automatically. I didn't touch or do anything at all. As you can see, the auto level feature is very cool. But how about some more extreme case scenarios, like when you're in a mountain and there is a lot of incline, or in a place where there are a lot of big rocks? It will be hard to position your tripod. Or in a place like where we are right here, by the stairs. So I'm gonna show you quickly how will that work. I'm gonna turn on the module and start the auto leveling. So even in a place like where we are now, on the stairs, which is a lot of difference between one step and the other one, it will auto level relatively quick. So the tripod legs are level, but how come the camera is level? What about the ball head? Well, these have a very clever system. Look, you have a lock here. At the moment it's locked. I'm gonna loosen this up. And now we can basically move in any direction. So it becomes a very common ball head. But when I adjust here, and I don't need to keep it straight, I just adjust it on any position, bring it to the center. Still there is pan action and tilting action. It's just very, very clever. So this is a tripod that will be very useful for both photographers and filmmakers. Also, if you are doing hyperlapses in which you need to move the tripod from one place to another and constantly be moving the tripod, and sometimes the terrain is not very even, well, that is very convenient because at the push of a button, you quickly level the tripod on each single shot, and speeding up the process quite a lot. Besides the auto level feature, we also have some other very smart features. We have 2 more extra connection ports, and you can buy different modules that connect to the tripod. Like for example, here I'm connecting camera control. Basically plugs in there on the side. You connect your Type-C cable. In my case, I'm using a Canon EOS R6 with a Type-C port. I connect there. Now I can simply control my camera from my smartphone. Now that I have my camera control on, I can just very easily position my camera into the place where I want to take the picture, frame my shot, and go over for coffee. So I can now control my camera with my phone all the way from over here. While I'm waiting for my coffee, let me show you what the Benro Theta app can do. So I'm here in this very comfortable coffee shop and I can get the feed of the video on my camera. Now I can change the shutter speed, I can change the aperture, I can change the exposition, the ISO, and even the white balance. And of course, I can just shoot the pictures directly from my phone. Besides shooting pictures, I can also shoot videos by going into video mode or even time-lapse. So I can set the camera somewhere where I want to shoot the time-lapse, but I don't need to stand next to the tripod. It's going to be exhausting. I can just be here, relaxing, having a coffee, while the camera and the Benro Theta app do all the work. Last but not least, we have the live stream module, and this is a game changer. Let me show you how it works. You plug it in, you connect right in here, and with my phone, I can now live stream, but using my camera. So we are now live. And one of the many advantages of live streaming now using a camera is that, for example, I'm using a Canon EOS R6, which is a full frame camera. So compare the quality of a full frame camera, a professional camera, with something like an iPhone. Well, there is a lot of difference. There is a very beautiful background blur behind me because I'm using also a professional lens. And this lens is not just good quality, it's also a zoom lens. So I can very easily just zoom in, show you the back, and very quickly jump back into me. So it gives me a lot of options and a much better image quality that your viewers and my viewers will definitely appreciate. So guys, in conclusion, the Theta tripod, it is a pretty amazing when it comes to features, portability, and especially speed. It's just very fast deploy, auto leveling. It does everything really quick and on the go. And it is very robust. For a tripod on this side, this is pretty amazing that it have a payload of 11 kilograms. So when it comes to the price, which is somewhere very competitive with some other carbon fiber tripods that have absolutely no features, but they cost the same. So you can see how it is a very impressive offer from Benro. By the way, if you are interested in this tripod, there is a link in the description down below to their Kickstarter campaign. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they have almost $2 million in their campaign. So yeah, they're doing really well. But you know, the reason they're doing well is because the tripod is very good and very well priced. If there is any update, like whenever they go retail, or if I can get any discount from Benro, I'll make sure to add it on the comment section down below. So stay tuned. And if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you up on the next video. Adiós, amigos.